What's up, universe? Y'all know what it is when you see this road. It's about to go down. You saw the title. I believe black women are not queens. Why do I say this? I have a very distinct reason that we're about to dive into. As you guys been watching me wearing this robe every freaking Wednesday with a crazy topic, a relationship topic, I know you guys have been out there saying, how this guy giving all this relationship advice with no relationship? But guys, I've been building up to this moment for a while. I'm so excited to introduce to you a real queen. My queen.
Is your queen to be a queen to be forever?
Everybody, my beautiful wife, Cardidria, aka Gorgiana.
Hi, universe. Hi, everyone.
As you guys heard me say, I say Gorgiana because that's my nickname for her. As you can see, she's definitely beautiful. But it's so much more to her than just great looks. And guys, we have a dynamic story that we're looking forward to sharing with you guys here soon. I'm excited. We're going to call it
I don't know.
I said Mark.
10 and 9.
We're going to call it the Mark 10 and 9 ministry or experience. Whatever you want to call it. We're still working on that. But we'll get more to that a lot later. But today, I want to talk about, with you, babe, queens. Now, every time I bring up queens and black women call themselves queens, you say what?
Yeah, I never heard of that phrase. I've never heard that phrase before or anybody calling anybody queen. So it's kind of new to me.
If you follow me on Instagram, social media, she doesn't have, you never see my wife on there because she doesn't really participate with that. I'm pretty much the crazy social media person. But so she doesn't really see women call themselves queens a lot. And
Why do they call themselves queens again?
That's a great question. I have no clue why a lot of women call themselves queens. What's been explained to me about a lot of people, namely a couple guys, one guy I went to school with, he told me that he calls black women queens to prevent from calling them B words, H words, or another word. They hear so much negative, let me give them something positive. There's been several different theories out there that they call themselves queens because they're Mother Earth. Like they birthed everybody. So how we have so many different nationalities and different races, and that's one I never understood. I think it's just a stigma out there that black people was the first people on Earth. So they say that black women birthed everyone. Which is cool to think about, but when you think about the status and the overall, the overall demeanor of the majority of black women this day and age, I mean, would you say a lot of women act like queens or represent themselves as queens?
I say my definition of queens comes from an actual, situation like a kingdom. So you can't be a queen without having a king. And so I just, from all of the definitions or the examples that you just gave me, I don't see how that fits.
Yeah, I agree for sure. I mean, but the thing is,
if that's what they're referring to, if they're referring to, hey, I'm Mother Earth and this equals queen, if that's what they're saying, I don't really understand that.
Me either. But this week, guys, and this the only reason I'm really bringing this up this week because I'm cool with anybody calling yourself whatever you want to call, but I'm saying this because this week I was seriously attacked, guys. I'm just being real. I was attacked for my opinion that I gave on social media, and it really wasn't necessarily an opinion, and really more so of a stance on respecting certain individuals. And so, want to get into that?
We can get into it.
All right. So I posted this. I said, your mother has personally offended you far more than Trump has, but yet you still call her mom. Hashtag respect the office. Hashtag not the man. Hashtag let's grow. Now, just automatically from reading that, what comes to mind for you, or how do you read that or take that?
When you first told me about it, I was taken back by some of the reactions that that you get, and I know that you post that way to get a reaction. But I think about, as far as what you said, it makes sense. You have to respect the position. You don't necessarily have to, based on that particular person, you don't have to respect the person, but the position that they're in. Like, a lot of people don't like their jobs, or they don't like their bosses, or how they're being treated, by somebody who's in, a higher level than them. But you have to respect where they are to, get where you want to go. So that's how I look at it. I mean, everybody looks at things different ways. So if they, looked at that and say, hey, you're a Trump supporter, and I know that you, aren't necessarily even saying that there, that's not, looking at it and reading it, to its full understanding of what you're saying.
Right. And I totally agree. By posting this, I automatically knew people were going to, have an attitude or get upset. And it's fine. As you guys know, watching this channel, if you're part of the universe, you understand that I'm all about everybody expressing themselves however way you should choose. Now, what happened though, guys, I received some negative feedback. But let's look at the feedback I received, the negativity of it, and let's look at the commonality of that feedback. Alright, so the first one. My mother gave me life. This food is going to have us killed. Now, that was super funny. Super duper funny. Now, the next one. Kristen Lynn Jackson. And for this, you're getting deleted. Which, who cares? Like, who literally cares if you're going to delete somebody? I mean, does it matter? Does it have to be said?
Announced? No, it doesn't necessarily have to be announced. Especially if you, I don't know, but especially if you don't have any type of relationship with that person. Like, if they're just somebody you just are following for entertainment, you don't have to.
Exactly.
You're wasting your time, your couple seconds.
It's like people who come in the store, I ain't never shopping here again.
Right. Yeah.
Who cares? I'm like, don't come. It's going to be the other people who come. And then, of course, other people laughed at what you said. Then we got somebody talking about what you talking about, Willis, which is still kind of funny. Now
that I see the picture, I see what you're saying.
And she said, next girl, Nakara Perry. What the F? What kind of childhood did you have, little crazy little dude? Well, have a little crazy dude. Next one. So, what's her name? Sue?
I guess it's spelled like so, like you sew.
I know it.
You spell like you sew.
So Emmy. That's an ugly name. She said, deleted and block you, you stupid MF. Your mom birthed you, effing a-hole. How dare you, disrespectful piece of S. Had to say that first. So she basically said she had to diss me before she deleted and blocked me.
Okay. Okay, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Then I thought she was finished. So Emmy, she wasn't finished. You look like a black what? You look like a what?
You look like a fat black Trump.
Somebody else unfollowing. Who cares?
Yeah.
This is the thing, guys. Y'all see my number of subscribers. It's like, at the time of the video, it's 85. It probably go down to 84, 83, whatever. Like it did when I posted this thing. Obviously, I ain't got this many people following me as it is. Every time I post something on Facebook, I don't see none of these people saying stuff, positive stuff. So what the heck does them unfollowing me mean anyway? Like, how's that affecting me anyway?
People more so respond to negativity than positive things.
Exactly. That's why I know y'all watching this video, because me saying black women ain't queens. The next one. Teresa. Dude, it's too early in the morning for stupidity. You sound dumb AF. And since you love kissing pale A, here you go, Lil B. In my Cardi B voice. Oh yeah, I'm friended. That part.
Did she say that? I don't know.
That what she wrote. I never heard these people a day in my life. Asia Ricks. Dang. Y'all just went hard on this double back A no neck having B. You have a audacity to say these words. I blame your whore A mother. She should have swallowed or just wipe your daddy D off. Waste of a nut F. I'm sorry, fat F. I hope Trump supporters rape you in the 8.
That's a bit much. I don't like to, the only thing, I mean, what really alarms me about it, like, everybody's going to have their opinion, but what alarms me is how women are talking, you know,
Yep.
and I feel like you're supposed to have some type of grace, and I know we've already kind of talked about this and kind of went over the comments, but it's just alarming to hear, like, women with those type, you know, that type of dirty mouth, foul mouth, so that's what I don't like.
And I understand you saying just women.
Even men.
But I'm saying.
But I don't like women talking like that.
But this ain't nothing but black women. It ain't been one.
I don't know.
It ain't been one. We can keep scrolling. It's not one white person on here.
Well, I just look at each individual person. If it is a black woman talking like that, then that's not even cute at all. If it's a white woman talking like that, that's not cute at all. I'm saying just women just needs to, you know, get back to their ladylike tendencies instead of being like dudes and having trashy mouths. I don't really like that.
That's true. And every time we say that, and we talk about that a lot together, guys, but every time I hear you say that, I always point out the fact that we know generations of black women who talk like this.
Yeah.
You know, we got how many great grandmas out there that's got these foul mouths that cuss you out like a sailor or a truck driver, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing but laugh. You know, and it just, you know, where do you think that comes from?
But I feel like, yeah, that's true, but I feel like everybody take accountability for themselves, because you already know, like, I mean, my granny and people like that, they talk, but it is funny, but, you know, of course, we, you know, raised around our family, we hear cuss words and stuff like that, but you don't have to, you know, grow up and do that and speak that way. You can get that same point across, you know, without using those types of words, so.
Yeah. So let's you're right, 100% right, and I love, of course, Granny, and love the way she talk. I love
Granny.
It is super funny.
She can't do no wrong.
She can't do no wrong.
Can't do no wrong.
And I love it, but you know, it does get passed down, and you know, grace be to God, y'all didn't, you know, it passed down to y'all, but Granny ain't, you know, bad and nothing like that. But the point is, this didn't just come from this generation. This just didn't come out of nowhere. You know. Like, it's been lineage of people doing this. So where did it come from? You know, where did it come where it seemed like black women can't do no wrong? You know, as far as how they talk to people, you know, how they address, how they deal with people. I mean, I don't know these people whatsoever. You know, and they call me literally everything except Jesus. And it's like
everything.
I mean, how do you attack somebody? You know, without feeling like the personal hurt of what you're giving somebody, you know?
Right.
But then yet turn around and call yourself a queen. And then the thing about it, I did go into a couple of these. It's not the worst they look physically. Not saying I'm calling nobody ugly or nothing. But the worse they look physically, the more they attack me. You know? And then all I can think about is posting a picture of you under their comment, like, you got the nerve to talk about me, but look what I go home to.
I think that's a good point, what you kind of tying in the queens. Like, for me, I see it in, you know, in my head, and what I think as an example is, I think about those times when there was a king and a queen and they reigned over the whole country or the city or however it was, the town. Right. And the queen always held herself with what I said earlier, a sense of grace. You didn't hear her, you know, or, you know, cussing up a storm, or if something negative happened, you know, she would have to deal with that situation with grace. And so just the fact of you calling, or people calling themselves queens and, you know, having that type of mouth, that doesn't go hand in hand.
No, it doesn't.
Who is that?
It's the first one that had something to say.
Who?
The first one that said something about me.
What?
I mean, come on now.
I can't.
You already know. Got to.
Don't even go.
I mean, I'll let the picture speak for itself. I only gotta say nothing.
Are you about to show this picture?
Yeah, of course I am.
Show the picture. Don't do that.
You may tell me, you people can say anything about me, but I can't say nothing about them. Or I can't show the picture. So I think what you said was so impactful. I think what you said is so major. I think there's not a lot of women out there like you that talk about that. Like,
I think that's a position that just isn't given to anybody. It's a position that's earned, and it's a position that is bestowed upon. And I'm not trying to make it so formal or whatever, but it's bestowed upon by a king. You know, they see somebody who's fitting to handle those types of any type of situation. And you have to kind of look at yourself. If you're single and you're calling yourself a queen, I mean, I guess that's fine. But if you're conducting yourself like that, then you kind of have to question, like, well, maybe this is part of why I am single. Guys don't like, well, if I was a guy, I wouldn't like my girl speaking like that. I wouldn't like that at all. I would want my girl to represent me and really represent what I feel a queen embodies, and that's somebody who is an upstanding woman, and somebody who I can potentially see to teach other people and teach my kids in the long run, not that type of trash. So that trash.
That's major. That's so major. I think the ones that self-gratify and self-call themselves that, there's a saying out there, you can't give yourself your own nickname. You ever heard somebody say that? No. Like, people who got these nicknames in your neighborhood, most time people give you that nickname.
I don't understand.
It's like your, what?
I'm sorry.
I won't say that. Like, your nickname is what?
Pooh.
Pooh. Who gave you that?
My mom and everybody. My mom and my dad. My family.
Exactly. So, in most cases, when people have a nickname, like a long-lasting nickname, it's because somebody in the family or somebody who loves you gave you that nickname.
Right.
Most women out here call themselves queen. Like, they'll call themselves queen. Ain't nobody out here calling themselves queen besides a dude who trying to hit. That's all it is. I used to call women queen. And all them times, all I was trying to do was have sex. Ladies, any man who call you a queen that ain't your man, that ain't put a ring on your finger, they trying to have sex with you. That is point blank. Because it really goes to their head. It's not just a word to them. They literally think that they queens just based on them being a black woman. Ain't no other prerequisite to being a queen other than being a black woman. What they do, babe, they try to outdo each other. If one person say I'm a queen, the next one say I'm a queen bee. One of them get a tattoo of a crown. Then they all try to outdo each other.
Of a crown?
They get a tattoo of a crown. Let's say get a crown right here on your arm. One person get a sleeve of a crown. Or a sleeve saying I'm a,
I get what you're saying.
So this girl tried to outdo everybody. She outdoing everybody. She had to outdo everybody. So for the rest of your life, you got a crown tattooed to your forehead. Did you see a ring on her finger? Did you see anything resembling a woman who carry herself gracefully as a queen?
Well, everybody can't be queens. Everybody can't carry themselves gracefully. I'm not saying that is right, but that is terrible. That's pretty terrible. So,
I think beyond anything I say, y'all can get mad if y'all want at what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all women, black women, are not queens. Because I know it's several subscribers I have that carry yourself gracefully. And I shouldn't have to say not all whenever I speak or say whatever I feel like saying. Everybody who knows it doesn't apply to you should understand it doesn't apply to you. Just like we have, don't get me wrong, that's why I love my wife and that's why she gonna be here all the time or more often than not, because she don't agree with everything I say. I mean, most stuff I say, after I post a video, she look at it, we gotta argue for another 2 hours for her to understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. But it's all about respecting everybody's value and respecting everybody's opinions. For everybody who unfollowed me, unsubscribed to my channel, you were never there from the beginning. You never, peace out. It's all good, and keep on unsubscribing. If you somebody else who here now and you see this video, you want to unsubscribe, please go ahead, because I don't need anybody who so caught up in your feelings that You can say you love my videos at one point, then the next day you ready to throw me through the wolves. I had so many people who I supported and I always been nice to from day one I met them. They sharing my posts calling me a coon, and then come back around and try to talk to me. No, ain't no more talking. Don't ever talk to me again. If you got the nerve to look at something you disagree with me with and don't have the gumption to come to me and say, hey, I disagree with you on this point, let's agree to disagree, we don't gotta ever talk again. Point blank.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I wasn't had nothing to say. I was just listening like this.
I mean, sure, you know me.
That's true.
I don't play. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm so happy my wife is here. I can't tell you how much I've been begging her to get on here. It's been a journey, but she's on it now, and she's excited. Well, you speak for yourself. How you feel about my channel and everything?
I love your channel. I think that you have a lot of potential to grow. I think that everything you're doing is very informative. I think it's educational. I think it's crazy. It's wacky. But, just your consistency and you being persistent on it and, standing up for what you believe in is very admirable. And I love it. I love the channel. I don't agree with everything, but it's you. And that's what's most important.
Right.
It's you. So.
Well, guys, you heard it their best. I hope you guys feel the same and can appreciate this here. This interaction between us. It's going to be better. She's a little nervous right now. I'm going to let y'all know right now. She's been a little nervous, and it's fine. You haven't seen her full personality. It's an amazing personality, and I can't wait to show you guys. Like I said, look forward to future relationship topics from us, future things from my beautiful wife. You're going to be able to hear our journey. A lot of things that God has taken us through, a lot of things we have been through together. Been together how many years? 11 years. And been married this September.
What?
September 20th.
Get the camera. What's going on?
September 21st will be our 5th year of marriage. But it's been a journey. It's been some great things, been some hard times, but we here and we made it. And we look forward to sharing that journey with you guys and inspiring you guys to keep going. And have any last parting words?
No. Bye.
Let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know what you think about queens in general. Think about women calling themselves queens. Black women call themselves queens. I want to hear what you guys think. But let me hear what you guys got to say. The universe.
Seen that Instagram video. I seen it.
I'm deleting that.
I know. That's how I was able to get. Oh, sorry. I can't be in.
Bro, you can drink. Drink.
Sorry. That was a goal. I'm nervous.
I know, babe. It's going to get better. It was a dude, lady.
I like it.
It's okay. It's going to get better. I promise you. I was nervous in my first video.
But you're by yourself. I wasn't nervous my first video.
I know. We're gonna continue to work our chemistry. It's gonna take some time. So alright, about to get started back.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I keep flipping my hair.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
No,
Oh, look, no. Shut up. I messed it up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we finally done?
It's ending with a smile.
I don't want to end with a smile.
Hey, I'm gonna use that probably as my my thumbnail.
No,
Just do it, man. God.
You have been asking me to do a lot.
It's the last thing. A cheese.
I'm smiling. I don't smile good.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you don't know already, my name is mel.on.mars, and Mars stands for music, athletics, relationship, and spirituality. Every Sunday I do a spirituality video. Every Tuesday I release an athletics video. Every Wednesday I release a relationship video. And every Thursday I release a music topic video. Guys, you don't want to miss this. This thing is growing more and more every single day. And I don't want you to miss anything. I want you to become one of my subscribers. For my subscribers, I affectionately call them the universe. Why the universe? Well, the word universe is defined as all existing matter and space considered as one whole. And that's what I want. I want all my subscribers, whether you share my opinions, you share my beliefs, or you disagree with them, I want you to be a part of this so we can have this open dialogue and hopefully we all can become better. Whether you educating me, I'm educating you. Let's do this thing together. And let's have a good time. On this journey with me, guys, you will have some laughter. You may shed some tears. You're going to be educated. But all in all, you will be definitely entertained. There's a couple things I need you to do before you exit out this video. First, in a couple seconds, you're going to see my chubby face pop up right here. Once you see that, click it. And when you click it, it's going to allow you to subscribe to my channel. Secondly, right next to that, you're going to see an option with a bell. That bell will allow you to have notifications come up every time I have a video so I can get your instant reaction. And lastly, you're going to also see a video that's perfectly for you come up in this corner. Click that video. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Let me hear what you guys say about it. Guys, this thing is growing and growing every single day, and I only can grow even more based on your support. So I need you guys to like my videos, share it with your friends, comment, let me hear what you guys say about these topics. I know I talk a lot of crap, I know I talk about a lot of controversial topics, but don't be afraid to comment on it, don't be afraid to say your true opinion. I want to hear that. Again, this is the universe. I want you guys to be a part of it. I want all of our collective thoughts to come together and create something better and a change for this world. It's your boy Mel on Mars. I love you, and let's grow. Peace.